Hey everyone, how are we doing? We are continuing our journey of writing inequalities. So, very similar to the writing out the equations, we do need an inequality that's based on the given information. So, pretty much if they give you a number, you need to use it. We don't want to write an equation based off if you're doing some work first. And yeah, we want an equation, or in this case, an inequality that's based off of the original situation. All right, so here we go. We got games at a carnival. They're costing $3 each. Prizes awarded to winners cost the owner $145.65. Okay. How many games must be played for the owner of the game to make at least $50? All right. So in other words, good application here. We got a business that's being run. There's an upfront cost that the owner needs to do. So we want to know, hey, how many times does someone need to play in order for him to start making money off this? So let's see here. He wants, first of all, I'm going to go to the end that's here. He wants to make at least $50. At least 50. All right. So if it's at least 50, that's the smallest amount that we want, which means we want it to be bigger than 50. All right. So we want it to be greater than 50. Now, are we okay with 50? Well, let's see here. How many games must be played for the owner of the game to make at least 50? Least. That's the least. Okay. Yes, we're okay with 50, but that's the least we want it to be. All right. So the idea behind this is games cost $3 each. We want to know how many games that need to be played, so we know that's going to be our variable, that's going to be our x. So we know we're dealing with a 3x. Now, here's the thing. It costs the owner $145.65. It costs. So if it's costing you money, that's a subtraction, that's a negative, because we're getting $3 per game, but we have to take away the cost as well, and we want it to be at least $50. Okay, so again here, little pieces here, little pieces there. It's not like we just kind of wrote it all out there. We kind of moved around a little bit. So let's solve. Your solving your inequality is the same regarding your solving equations. We're going to start inside the variable. We're going to undo any sort of addition or subtraction first. All right, I didn't do a good job of lining up my decimals out there. That's okay. So we got a greater than or equal to $195.65. We got our x that's there. All right. Undo multiplying by a 3. We're going to divide both sides by a 3. Now here's the thing. Reach for your calculator. But what we want to make sure we're discussing here is the inequality symbol. Do I need to reverse the inequality symbol here? And in this case, no, I don't. All right, I don't. I'm dividing by a positive. So greater than or equal to, and then when I did the division problem there, you should be getting a decimal here. 65.21 and then 6, and it is repeating. Now, there is a 7 at the very end, but your calculator rounds up, so technically it's repeating. Now, gotta make sure we answer the question. How many games? All right, so if he wants to make at least $50, how many games is he gonna need to, how many games are gonna need to be played? Well, it's past 65, so yeah, it's gonna need to be 66. So this is where the visual of using the inequality kind of helps us out a little bit. So I was looking for some space here. I guess I'll come right down here. 0. And this is that. So this would be 65. That would be 66. And that 65.216 is somewhere here. So what we're seeing here is, okay, it's there, shade in that circle, and then shading to the right. So you can see game-wise, it does not fit in. Sorry, I'm trying to shade in my circle there. There we go. All right. It doesn't land on the 65. It's not enough. So visually, you can see now, hey, 66 is game. Now, again, did we need to draw out the visual here? No, they did not ask me to do that. but they might at a later time. And we just want to make sure you understand that. Okay, people. So again, we're still writing, we're still solving, we're making sure our answer makes sense that's there, all those types of good things. So that's it, people. Enjoy.